5, 4, 3, 2, 0.
Jump into our ship of Theseus. We got a spelljammer, hell made of grease and rust. Oh, bring all your friends. Adventure begins with us.
Existence is a mystery. The cosmos are an enigma. And from the largest bodies of waters to the tiniest of particles, there are many holes in our understanding, in our knowledge of the universe. And none of these holes are quite as large as the universe's stealthiest glutton, the black hole. And this is where we find ourselves, where you now find yourselves. On the edge of adventure, on the edge of the black hole, at the center of all known and unknown existences. Just outside this titanic force of physics, down on Orion's junk, inside the SH long-range launcher, we find Modrons and fairies, Gifts and Zodar, observing each ship as they sail into the black hole. One of these ships, torn and battered, carries our protagonists as they sail around the closest sun, collapsing into the black hole as well, at about 20% of the speed of light, or about 134,123,326 miles per hour. Reaching the edge of the black hole, and ultimately meeting a grisly fate on the event horizon. However, reality is not that simple. Sure as hell, physics are not that simple either. And it is true what they say about it's all a matter of perspective. From one vantage point, one spot, we see the grisly sight of the ship slowly bent and broken, distorted, turning red, blurs, and then fades away to nothing, basked in the fiery light of the accretion disk. One outcome. However, from your perspectives, Healer, Del, Alabaster, and Hubel, you see something very different as you approach the event horizon. In the few moments before you breach that barrier, you see yourselves, with the very light bouncing off of your bodies, also having difficulty escaping the gravity of the black hole. Bending around the entirety, you find yourselves in one of the weirdest funhouse mirror rooms in existence, as you literally see the light being thrown back at you, so you see yourself to your left, you see yourself to your right, you see the back of yourself in front of you.
Oh my god.
I am so angry right now.
Real talk, that's real cool.
Yeah.
That's real cool.
Oh boy, it gets better.
Real talk, I'm real angry right now, and I'll tell you exactly why. One, we rolled 2 nat 20s
We're
out
getting
of 3
there.
last time.
It's 3 now. I rolled 3.
No, that's the other reason I'm fucking upset about, is because Tyler over here, during Sam's awesome speech, is just rolling his nat 20, and you've rolled how many nat 20s in a row?
1, 2, 3.
Tyler.
3 just now?
They're all here.
Shut up.
Jesus. Okay.
But yes, I am also mad that we rolled 2 natural 20s.
No, we're getting there. We're getting there.
Okay.
So,
We'll have our comeuppance.
Alabaster just looks at the image of him on fire to his left, the image of him on fire to his right, assumes that he's also on fire, and is just like, is this how I die?
then they fade. Each reflection fading to nothing as you find the event horizon.
Del, what the hell is happening here?
Oh, just a bit of quantum bullshit.
The gravity of the situation hits you, literally, affecting your bodies and your connection to time, as each layer of your atoms, one row at a time, are adjusting to the new laws of physics. It is in this moment, the moment of impact, that you, Healer, Del, Alabaster, Hubel, Caddy, and Ember, and the BirdCage ship live. Thanks to your rolls at the end of the last game, you are on the correct side of this quantum conundrum. But not without consequence.
Oh, okay.
In fact, Del and Alabaster,
yeah.
you two with your nat 20s at the end of last session, take this like pros. You hit the event horizon, you feel it wash through, and it doesn't feel great. It doesn't feel comfortable.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
But you hold it in. Unfortunately, Healer and Hubel are both not so lucky. Feeling the weight through your very molecules, each of you makes a successful enough save that you take half of 16 damage.
Oh my god.
Wait, you were literally at 8
That
last
would've
time, right?
Murdered me.
Wait,
no,
how
You
I'm-
much
healed
health?
yourself?
Oh shit.
Didn't you heal
Yeah,
yourself a
yeah,
little
because
bit?
I would have been deceased.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Okay.
The ship also takes a brunt of this change, taking another 46 damage.
Oh, okay.
Oh god.
33 hit points.
We are not doing well.
Yeah, we literally just look like a birdcage at the moment.
I'm assuming everything is either burning or I'm just holding this ship together with my hands.
With your bare hippo-y hands at this point, yes.
Okay.
I'm just holding my Spelljammer helm crown on my head and just going, ah!
This is the equivalent of having all 4 tires out, and we are on the freeway.
Covered in ice.
In the middle lane.
Hubel, with the weight and the wash of pain through his body, he's only done this a few times. You guys have only just met, but he is not as acquainted to this kind of intergalactic travel. You see just the wave sort of move through his body as if like a wave on the beachfront was going to hit this small little penguin, and he goes down. Hubel is below 0 health.
No, Hubel! I'm a little I'm a little busy at the moment.
I did not prepare any healing today.
Healer's not looking great, or like healer at all. The G-force, the heat. Healer kind of looks like somebody who's been in the sun way, way too long. Kind of crispy, kind of wrinkly, little potato chippy.
Like an egg that's just been cooking a little too long.
Something. Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Didn't butter the pan enough. Edges are brown.
And that shit was a non-stick pan.
Oh no! I think through my pain, I'm holding my crown, and I just yell, "Healer! Healer! Is there anything that you can do for Hubel?"
You guys are now past the event horizon. It is getting darker. Light is disappearing from around you. It is at this moment that Alabaster, within your vision, there's a flicker.
What?
There's a like sort of static as the holographic spell display in your vision with the dotted line and the little ball you're following blips out.
No.
What? What is it?
The dotted line that I was following that told me how far until we get to Fourport. It's gone.
Oh.
I'm not sure why, but Del, is this? We're supposed to have this all the way to Fourport, yes?
Sure, mate. I think it's fine. Just keep flying forward. Don't. No, it's fine.
Oh gosh. Hubel, where am I going? How do I get there?
Oh, he was down.
Del, you see a semi-familiar sight to yourself as you've done this travel a few times, but your line of vision gets caught by Alabaster and Healer. You guys see where Del is looking. As he looks backwards towards Alabaster, he's looking over your shoulder at the small porthole-like hole, okay, up in the sky of where the last glimmers of light that are making it from outside the black hole, that are making it to your vantage point. That porthole in the sky is getting smaller and smaller. Within it, you also witness the very clear display of time dilation as the accretion disk and Orion's junk encircling the black hole through that little porthole are getting faster and faster and faster relative to where you guys are. And staring at it as the light fades, darker and darker, the porthole gets smaller and smaller.
Del, is this supposed to be happening right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you expect? I mean, we went through the thing, and we got through the thing, and now we're going to the other place.
Hey, excuse me. I've never flown through a black hole before. I'm gonna need a lot less attitude.
You've done so good. Oh, man, I can't believe we're still flying. What?
Water.
Oh, damn. Do I have water? I have a water. Do I have water?
I don't think I do.
And as you rummage through your packs,
I
and
have
as you
a water skin.
Nice. Okay, you
Oh, I do too.
Bloop, 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 bloop.
give me
I
d20s, both of you, or dexterity saving throws.
Ooh, that was almost an at 1, but instead it was a 7. So that's a 9, and
That's
not very
a
good.
4.
Okay, then both of you, as you're grasping through your bag, knowing that there are water skins in there, the last of the light goes out. The porthole to normal space has closed.
Is it dark?
It is pitch black. You guys can't see in front of your face.
Oh, no problem.
So you're now blindly
Hang on.
grasping around in your bag.
Give me a second. Hang on. And I'm going to use
In your bag.
magical... I'm going to use 2 uses of my magical tinkering to whatever I actually grab that's nearby, and I invoke a little bit of light comes from each of them.
Very nice.
Yes, magical tinkering. I can make an object project a small light. 5 feet in bright light and another 5 feet in dark light, so I do dim light. I do that to 2 of those. Actually, I'm going to grab 2 things from my bag.
Amazing.
I have a question. If I did this on the 50 feet of rope that I have...
Do you end up with string lights? Is that your question?
Yes.
Really quick, how does the spell work again?
It's not a spell. It's
Or
a
your
feature
effect,
as an
your feature.
artificer. Says it projects light up to 5 feet outward in bright light and another feet out in dim light.
Fuck yeah, dude.
It just says an object.
Break that game.
Yeah.
God damn, touch the whole fucking ship.
It just says the object sheds bright light in 5-foot radius and dim light for an additional 5 feet.
Okay.
Healer can see 60 feet in the dark, is wondering why they're taking so long.
I also can see 60 feet in the dark with dark vision, but that doesn't help me for looking outside of the ship.
Dell's doing that.
With the tinkering, with a few odd things in your hand and in your knapsack that you're aware of, you throw together ye old medieval string lights.
Perfect. So what I
Out
do
of a
is
rope.
I go into I go into a toolkit that I have, and I pull out some wiring, and I just wrap it around the rope. And as I'm wrapping it around, pulling it out, it slowly begins to illuminate into a string of lights.
Amazing. Where are you putting it, or you just got it around you at the moment, or?
I'm gonna make a little bit of a circle and have a little bit more, especially closer to the edges, so we know where not to go.
Amazing.
At
All
least
right.
I do. I don't know that they can't see in the dark, so I'm just doing this.
You grab the water flask out of your bag, now with ease, with enough ambient light. Alabaster, I need a perception check. Disadvantage.
Disadvantage perception check. Why disadvantage, though? Why, though?
It's funny.
Disadvantage is an 18.
Oh my gosh! Give me a dexterity saving throw with advantage.
Wow, okay.
What? Against what?
That's a nat 20 with advantage.
Oh, hot dang. He illuminates. He's set everything up. You're
Wow.
watching Dell run around the deck, grab the water, and is making his way over to Healer just as you glance up in time to see an asteroid coming at you. Veering to the left, sharp, you dip. Both of you two, can you make me dexterity saving throws as the ship takes a sharp turn, but you entirely clear this asteroid.
Wow. Dell, you just saved our lives.
23.
18.
18! Great! You guys
okay,
stumble but are
okay.
not on your asses, or whatever your equivalent to asses is, Healer. You make it around safe and sound.
Wow.
But do notice now, with the larger field of ambient light, that was not the only one, and you do not know if there are more. But off to your sides of the ship, you do see more asteroids flying by in your barely lit scope of vision.
Dell, thank you for the light. I do believe you just saved all of our lives. How did you do that?
What, the light?
Yes.
Hey, it's a simple engineering trick, that's all.
But that's coming from a rope.
It's a mixture of the rope itself is nothing. What it is I'm using some components to create the ambient light. It's a combination of alchemical process, and you send the energy.
I don't know any of
through
what
it
you're saying,
to-
but here's my question.
right.
Can you do this to to anything? Could you do this to the whole ship?
Not the entire ship, just objects. Usually things you can hold.
All right, I see. Well, thank you. This is a big help. As you can see, we're surrounded by, hopefully, just asteroids.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario, a bunch of eye-mongers. So,
Yeah. I will find another object and do the same thing, but I'm going to hook it to the frontmost part of the ship that I can get to.
oh, did you help Healer though?
Oh, healer. Before I do any of that, of course, I'm running over with a decanter of water and just. What is that?
Healer is relieved?
Feels good.
I'm
Amazing.
Adele's a bit uncomfortable.
Hydrate or dihydrate, I guess.
Oh, yeah. Now that Healer feels less like a shell of themselves, Healer slowly but surely comes together and kind of scoots and blobs its way across the floor slowly over to Hubel, and with not enough energy to go full blobby arm, Healer kind of just rests its blobby form up against the door and
Eats him.
This is the moment while he's down.
provides some healing, also known as the hand of healing, but for now it's going to be the body of healing.
Just Majin Buu style. Just.
Healer heals the dwarf for 7 HP.
What happened? Did I wet myself? No.
Definitely the opposite.
Healer?
We all definitely just dried ourselves.
We what? Wait, did we make it? The healer, did you? Oh my goodness.
Yes, it's a very touching moment considering where you both started. Now, please, if you can look alive, we're being surrounded by asteroids.
You guys sail onward, still seeing asteroids fly left, fly right, fly past the entire ship. Narrow misses. Now that you're aware of them, Alabaster, you're far more easily able to, this is your point of focus, focusing on getting the ship around these things. Everybody give me disadvantage perception check.
Oh, you know what? I forgot. There's actually, as I'm going through my bag, I pulled out and I forgot I do have one last torch.
Okay.
So, is that something I can really quick light with my tinderbox?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, fantastic. I do that, and it shines light for a 20 feet bright radius and an additional 20 feet dim light. That is what I put on the front of the ship.
The very tip of the ship. Okay. Thanks to that torch up at the front, we'll say for any more asteroid major maneuvers, you can just roll straight. No more disadvantage.
Wow, good move.
Yes.
God, I had that torch.
Okay.
Yes.
Very good. Okay, so just a perception check.
Yeah. Perception checks, everybody.
All right.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage, you said?
Wait, I thought you said no more disadvantage.
It's not for that.
Okay. Great.
Well, I did roll 2 18s.
Okay.
So, perception 24?
Oh boy. Okay. Healer?
9.
All right.
11.
Great.
I'm a little busy making sure the ship is illuminated.
I'm a little bit not okay.
Okay, then Alabaster,
Yeah.
with your attention up front, and now with the much more illuminated spear of the ship, something catches your eye off to the left. A soft blue glow in the distance. Far enough away that it's not moving fast. You guys are still moving incredibly fast right now. Apologies if I didn't make it clear before. These asteroids are stationary.
Oh,
Y'all are moving.
Okay.
But off in the distance, you see a very soft blue glow. Pulsing against a backdrop of a few more asteroids. You start honing in on it, and with a 24, you get the vague bulbous shape with 2 sticks coming out of either side. Before, give me a charisma saving throw.
What? What?
Charisma?
Charisma.
Bulbous shape with two sticks coming out of the two stick shapes coming out of the side.
Yep.
What?
Sammy boy, that's a nat 1.
Oh boy, howdy. As shit gets interesting.
It's a meatball on a stick.
And I was literally...
Space meatballs!
I was honestly going, I have +5 to this. I could roll a 12 and do fine. Yeah, I roll a nat 1.
At first, I thought you were just describing healer, and I was like, wow, way to healer shame. But it was like body shaming. Look at this blob.
Blobby shaming?
What did you say? Yeah, how did you describe it? You're like this rotund thing with stick arms. I was like, is that about me?
Healer can't hear this, can't hear me, but is offended, I feel.
Yup.
Okay. Hey, Alabaster, if you want to give us a good scream as a psychic attack unleashes on your brain from...
What the fuck is that?
From the Spelljammer helm atop your head, you take...
No.
Oh, a little bit?
We need to rest.
Sam, that's too many D.
I'm gonna
Too
die
many.
soon.
I didn't.
3d10.
3d10?
Psychic
That's too
damage.
many d10.
I haven't prepared any healing.
I will die very soon.
As the shock force of 23 psychic damage ricochets through the ship's energy system, straight into your helm and straight into your head, as the ship loses connection with your helm.
What?
I'm sorry, what?
You get your thoughts together, start focusing like you've been doing this entire time, ever so determinedly, and you are not reconnecting with the ship.
Hey, buddy, why we stop?
I don't know, Del. I'm assuming that you can help me with this. I'm not feeling like I'm being peed on anymore, so I'm feeling like I don't have a connection to the ship.
Another asteroid zips by.
Do I know what happened?
Give me a wisdom check.
Wisdom check. Cool. That's 4 minus 1, so that's 3. You said wisdom.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I did. So that is at least you are, I mean, aside from the absolute painfully obvious of he no longer has control of the ship, the where and why and the what of it, a little lost on you.
Okay. I go over to the helm on his head. Does it look different? Is anything changed?
The crystal is a little bit dimmer, but that would signify that it's not connected, not that it's like broken or depowered or anything like that.
Okay. What happened? What happened?
I have no idea.
Another asteroid zips by.
Here, take it.
Okay.
Hubel, glad to have you back among the living, friend.
My head.
That, and I point to the blue glow in the distance, and I say, is that Fourport?
That's, huh? Oh, my head. I don't know where you're pointing at. Where are you looking?
Do you see that?
No.
Out there in the distance, that blue, you don't?
Or at least he did not get a high enough perception check that he can see it.
Okay. Does anybody else see that in the distance?
Give me another perception check.
Boy.
13.
13.
4.
Healer, you do get the glancing view of that same soft blue pulsing light. You're not able to make out as much of the shape, but you are at least able to see the pulsing light as it's getting further and further away, further out of your guys' frame of view before the pulsing is just too dim to see anymore. For both of you that can or did see it.
I see it.
All right. Del, Hubel, when you're approaching Fourport, does it have like a faint blue glow coming off of it?
Not really.
No.
It's more of a green.
More of a little emeraldish green, yeah.
All right. Well then, I feel we might have to kill the lights. I think that something might be trying to attack us.
I need the lights on for a second. I need to figure out what's going on with this thing. What's going on with the helm? Can I...
It would be an Arcana check with the helm.
Okay, I'll do... Yeah. I would love to do an Arcana check. Great. I'm actually really good at Arcana. It's going to be a dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Nice.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So what the hell? Come on, what the hell?
Looking it over, channeling a little bit for your own Arcana through the Arcana of the helm, this thing got zappeted. It basically has the equivalent of a magical virus that's been put into it in some way, shape, or form. You are also able to tell that based off of this, this helm has gotten shut down for 18 days.
Oh, no. No.
What? What's wrong? What's wrong?
Oh, it's sick. The best way I can describe it is it's sick. We're stranded.
The helm is sick?
Hell, yes, the
Is it
helm
alive?
is sick. Yeah.
Another
It's-
asteroid zips by.
Okay.
We're sitting ducks in here.
Yes. Give me. I need to think. Is there? Do I have any notion of how I can clear? I have some spell slots left. I'm trying to think. Can I spend a spell slot and send the magic into it to maybe give it a kickstart, or maybe cast purify food or drink to maybe try to help cleanse this thing.
Ooh, all brilliant questions.
Or hell,
I don't have
just
much
cast
life
grease on it.
or
I just throw
anything
some
left.
grease on it. Maybe that'll do something.
With your high enough check, at this point, you need curse undoing magic. You need canceling spells. You need that sort of anti-magic to get this off the helm.
What?
Panning back over to Hubel and Healer. Is Healer still around Hubel on the deck?
After laying there a little bit, Healer goes and blobs beneath deck to check in on something.
Ooh, okay. You two, going back and forth, see the gooey, weak mass making its way across the deck and slithering down the porthole into the lower decks.
I don't got time for that.
Yeah, we have so much worse than we have so much
okay.
other stuff to worry
Are
about.
we moving, or are we still moving?
Still moving.
Okay.
So, I thought that we were only able to move from the Spelljammer helm. Is this just momentum that's carrying us right now?
We're in a different area of space right now where so yes, we have momentum in this space. In this area of space, we are still moving forward, but we cannot steer.
Does our Spelljammer helms don't work in here?
They do, but right now I can't do anything to fix it. We are dead in the water, and we
Okay,
are heading towards a metaphorical waterfall of what the fuck do you
Del, do you
want?
have a net?
We need to make the ship brighter.
Brighter.
Brighter?
Brighter.
Oh, god damn it.
Healer, blorping and blopping, sliming your way down the clunky pile of stuff that Del had set up in order to clamber back up to the main deck. You blorp your way down to the lower deck.
I head towards the corner that I dropped off most of my stuff in and take what looks like a look around to make sure no one's coming. And in that corner, I pull out a drawer that, suspended in a pseudopod of myself, is another precious, precious item to me. And it seems okay.
It does. It does seem okay. Luckily, the packing and the positioning you've done with this before has kept it safe through all this bullshittery. In the drawer that you had kept it in, the whole thing being large and heavy enough, and you end up being like, oh, thank goodness, this thing's like bolted to the wall. Somebody was intelligent when they put this ship together. The whole thing has stayed in place. A lot of your other stuff that was kind of left across the ground that you had dumped out before, it's now around the room.
Some of that's slid out of the gaping hole, and some of that's across the room, but as long as this is okay. Healer breathes a sigh of relief.
In the dim light of what is being emanated from the top of the ship coming through the massive hole in the back of the ship with patchwork over the...
Rave ship! Rave ship!
Everything is good as the large sort of heft of a bowling ball, but maybe a little bit more oblong rock is safe. No cracks, no chunks missing, just how you left it.
Good.
From above, you hear the clattering and clamoring and the...
Yeah, you do that, SOS, Caddy. I get it. Del. I got something I can do. You said that you need light?
We need light.
Yeah.
I try and summon my wings again. Can't quite. I spent all of it on giving the ship the fire shield that it had for a second.
Oh, that's right.
But I can summon 4 more phoenix fledglings. So suddenly there are 5 embers as I cast dancing lights. I create these 4 extra birds purely out of fire and send them out in front of us to sort of like spin as far from each other as they can to give us enough light. And I go, Hubel, how's this? Is this enough?
Oh, that's great. Move them around. SOS.
Okay.
Sure, of course.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get Caddy. I'm gonna bring Caddy over. I'm gonna have Caddy, open. And Caddy's gonna open up, and a spatula pops out one side, and tongs pop out the other. I'm gonna use the magical tinkering to cast to make the spatula shine light and the tongs shine light, and I'm gonna have Caddy just spin really, really fast in place. I lift Caddy up above my head.
While he's spinning?
Yup.
Insane.
Oh my god. Amazing.
And so he says, make it say SOS. I don't know if I know Morse code, but I'm definitely going to have the birds fly in the shapes of an S, an O, and an S. And then the other one just like circling all of them to make like, what's it called? It's not a vapor trail. What's it called in like photographs where you can see like the light trail?
Oh, light tracing or something like that?
Yeah,
and
but
prolonged
it
exposure.
says SOS.
Clever,
out
clever.
of fire.
Nice.
Yeah.
Perfect.
What are we looking for, Hubel?
Nothing. It's so they can find us.
All right. Well, luckily, dancing lights is a cantrip, so I can have that go continuously. I think that
perfect.
and light are both concentration. No, light isn't concentration.
It is not concentration.
I'm also gonna cast light on the ship.
On the whole ship.
It's an object that's no larger than 10 feet in any dimension. I think with that, I'm going to rush down to the bottom deck to see if there's anything below that I can cast it on so that, like, we're casting light from below and we have SOF up above.
Perfect. Healer, taking a moment, safely making sure it's still there. You leave it with your pseudopod extension, yeah? Mm-hmm. Placing it back in the drawer, closing up the drawer, just in time as a thump, thump, thump as somebody comes clambering down from the main deck.
Healer abruptly turns around, making sure they're in front of the drawer that they just closed.
Oh, Healer, good. You look incredibly non-suspicious. Do I see anything down here that I can, like, are there any holes in the bottom floor? I'm assuming Del told me not to go down here because it wasn't stable.
Oh yeah, it's not in great shape. The same big chunk of the back hallway is still missing with just planks of wood over it. Tons of loose boxes, barrels, pieces of wood, nuts, everything that would be fractioned off pieces of the ship. But then there is also odd things from when whoever or whatever was living here.
And some of Healer's treasures scattered around from the movement.
And Healer's camo suit from the ruins.
I guess my question is there like a hole in the ship to below us?
Off the back, there's that major hole that kind of slants down so you can't go that way.
Yeah.
Aside from that, at least right now, the floorboards don't make you feel confident in them.
Okay, cool.
But there's no other, like, gaping hole in the floor.
I think I'm looking for, like, a hole in the floor or, anything, but there's just the hole in the back. And I'm like, Healer, what's the biggest thing that you can see? I need something that can attach to the bottom of the ship, to the base of the ship. Something big.
Pick me.
What?
Me.
Okay, Healer, I choose you. How does that help us?
And in a swift motion, Healer basically exudes and turns a part of itself into a pseudopod that is 6 inches wide and 10 feet across.
What?
6 inches by 10 feet?
And then in that same moment, after showing, Alabaster goes right back to itself.
No, do that again. Healer, I don't wanna be graphic, but you know that word that you just learned today?
Penis.
I think you know what that means now. And then,
What?
Can you stick that out again?
What?
Can you please exude that one more time? Great, and I cast light on it.
Oh, you've got a massive glowing... I think what Healer now thinks is called a penis?
Mm-hmm. Perfect. Can you stick that out of the back of the ship? Can you stick that out of the hole in the back of the ship? You see how the ship has this huge hole in what would be the butt of it? Can you stick that out of it, please? Thank you.
Okay.
The massive 10 feet long?
10 feet long.
10 feet
Wow.
long pole of Healer, aglow in the black void of nothingness, sticks out the rear of the ship.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it does. Right out the rear of the ship.
Back up on top deck. I need Dell to give me a listen check.
Perception?
For the penis.
For the,
I need Dell to give me a perception check, yes.
You're gonna hear a faint. Ooh, oh, that's pretty good. 16.
16. Okay. Aside from the muttering going on below deck, as you're just holding up Caddy, holding on for dear life as it just spins in your hands. I don't know. I'm almost imagining it's like looking like a shake weight commercial. You can't pinpoint where in the distance, but you start hearing the whirs and clanks of something mechanical and orders being yelled.
Alabaster, healer.
Another asteroid whizzes by.
Healer's busy in the back, but here, can I help you? Healer, perfect. Just wave that around. Wave that around if you can. If you can just like wave it back and forth. Just like a helicopter.
I don't know what you're doing, but we got
Waggles its
company
form.
coming in hot.
I'm gonna run back up. I'm sorry, what's that?
We got company coming in hot. Listen,
Give me a perception.
it's right over there. I don't know where, but it's like right,
18.
right over
18.
here.
Okay. 18 is enough to hear it and pin its direction coming just off the bow to the right side of the ship. A ways off still, but you're coming up on it.
Sorry, what's it sound like?
Mechanical clangings and whirrings, as well as people barking orders and a lot of people shouting.
Oh, well, this is perfect. Isn't this exactly what we want to come across right now?
It might be a good thing, but just in case, do we have anything prepared that we need to do in case it's bad?
As you ask that question, I kid you not, I've been counting on this side, guys. This was my 8th roll to see if an asteroid made contact with you guys. And it finally does.
Oh my god.
Not my penis.
No, healer.
So the ship has a dick now. Just this illuminated dick.
The ship has a dick.
Is it sticking out back or is it sticking through the front?
It's
The
through
back,
that
but
like
it's waving around.
No, we're waving
it's like
around
a
through the back of the
flagella.
ship.
Does anybody know microbiology? No.
Alabaster, you see it first over Del's shoulder as you're talking to him, as an asteroid comes up on the front of your ship and clangs off the right side of the hull.
Shit, watch out!
As the ship takes another 22 damage.
No.
Everybody give me dexterity saves.
12.
23.
18.
As Hubel rolls a 3.
Ah, Hubel.
Alabaster and Hubel, we're both going to go sailing and get knocked prone once again as the cracking sound of the entire right side of the ship, the main side of the ship that's already having difficulty with the integrity at the back, takes splintering damage down the side.
The back of the ship? No, healer!
My penis!
Why? Why?
Below decks, if you want to paint the scene of Healer really quick.
Below dicks?
I don't even know how to paint this scene. What is happening? Am I just gonna float off into space? Like, what am I?
No. You
what's
saved the throw.
happening?
You saved the throw. You don't fall out, but there's
Okay.
definitely a Jello in an earthquake moment of
Yeah,
you
no.
and your 10-foot pole.
Luckily, Healer was like grabbing. You know those tubes of Jello that people slurp up and usually like breathe into their, and then cough back up. That one.
Jello?
Yeah. Have you seen the challenges where people try to like slurp up that tube of Jello really
What the
quickly,
fuck?
and most of them end up like low key choking on it and then coughing it back
Of course
up?
they do. There's Jello all the way down their
Yeah,
throat.
they're breathing it.
Is this a TikTok thing?
It's I don't know,
I have never heard.
but anyway.
Healer, sticking and holding on for dear life. You do not lose connection with the ship or with your 10-foot pole. Anything you say or do down there in addition?
Healer's pseudopod form and Healer just yell, "Whoa, Nelly!"
Okay, you two hear this on deck and are at least immediately aware that Healer has not gone flying out of the back.
I went prone. Hubel also went prone. I want to check on Hubel to make sure that they're still conscious. Hubel!
Yeah.
You all right?
I'm gonna feel all of this in the morning, but
I
I'm
feel
okay.
it all right now, my friend. Do you hear that, though? That metal clanging?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Is that what we're supposed to be tracking down, or
It's
is
them.
that coming to kill us?
It's the four-port forces.
I have a way that I could immediately kill it, but I'm not sure
No.
if I want to.
We need to
All right,
flag them
then I
down.
won't.
We need to flag them down.
Okay.
We need their help.
I'm gonna have my birds that are spelling out SOS start making the shape of a arrow pointing at the ship. You know how like a theater marquee, the lights move around the edge of the marquee?
Yeah.
They're gonna do that, but it's like in the shape, the outline of an arrow that's pointing towards us.
Okay.
And, I'm gonna do my bosun action of emergency repairs. I'm gonna take out my smith's tools and just take out some spare nails and pieces of wood that are lying around. I'm just gonna start hammering things together to give us some temporary hit points.
Okay.
8.
Another 8. Between all the efforts you guys have put so far, and combining that with all the members on this ship off in the darkness, I'm gonna roll 60-20.
60-20?
For
That's
different-
not a real number.
Thank you. I'm gonna roll 60-20. I'll do it on the table for you guys. Everybody on the ship has a +2 to their perceptions. Somebody needs a 19 to spot your ship.
Where are your string lights, Del?
Well, they're still around us. They're closer to the sides of the ship, so we know where not to go.
I think as a last ditch, I'm just gonna grab them and start just like spinning them in a circle.
Good idea, yeah.
Amazing. Okay. Here we go. 60-20.
I see 1, a 2,
That's a 16.
4, 10, and a 16.
16 is not enough.
Wait, but
Not
it's plus 2, right?
plus
Plus
2.
2. They need to get a 19.
Is that right?
Needed
Yeah.
a 19.
How many nat ones did we just roll, Tyler?
2 nat 1s, and then a natural 2. Yeah. And
Okay.
then there was a 4 and a 10 and a 6. Wait.
Flashing for the
Are you
audience.
telling me they can't see my fucking 10-foot waving, glowing... What?
She's got a 10-foot dick and it glows in the dark, people.
How do you not see that?
From the audience perspective at home, the camera cuts to the other ship. An entire crew manned with medical officers, engineers, 2 separate designated spelljammers, and all of them primarily made up of thri-kreen and umber hulks, all insectoid species. The thri-kreen, bipedal insects walking on 2 legs, that's what bipedal means, but having 4 arms as well as their sort of mantis-like head with antennae coming off the top. All of them armed and armored to the teeth. The massive umber hulks, if you imagine the cross between the Hulk and like a beetle-type insect, brown armory skin all the way over with massive yellow eyes. It's about 2 or 3 of them on this crew. A couple of the lookouts, say, 6 of them, are there all doing their job, looking around, except for a couple of them that are apparently goofing the hell off to roll natural ones who are not paying attention, are not doing their job. I think they might be related to whoever was at the top of the Titanic. But one of them...
Oh my god.
One of them is oh so close as the different insectoid thri-kreen chat amongst themselves and it's a slow day, there's not much happening out here. I don't know, maybe they didn't put any ships through, we haven't heard back from station in a while, I don't know what's going on. Yo, did you guys see that picture of the dog? Oh, and the other ones. But one of them, the tight ass of the ship, the tight ass little worker, is doing his job, is being diligent, is looking
Not sure
out.
that means what you think it means.
Okay. The
He's got a
uptight...
tight ass.
The
And he sees this 10-foot long dick.
And he wants it.
Oh my god. Oh my god, great. Yeah, great.
Tell me that's
Canon.
what happens, right?
Apparently
Canon?
this guy, this uptight with a tight ass on the ship thri-kreen, best thri-kreen ass in the entire mayor's force here. He is staring out intently and thinks he sees something. What do you guys do back
He
on your
should
ship?
look again and look harder.
What do? I yell, help us! There's a lot of big dick energy over here that you want, buddy! And I wave this glowing rope above my head.
To prepare, I'm going to brace for impact, just in case we get hit by an asteroid again.
Oh, very nice.
Until the start of my next turn, any damage we take from crashing or ramming is reduced by 2d10.
Brilliant.
So I
dang.
am preparing us for another such impact. I got this.
I don't have much more fire left that I can pump into the ship to buff its.
Just
its
keep the
shield.
lights going. Just keep the lights going. We'll be fine.
right.
I'm gonna take more splintered wood, and I'm actually gonna. Where did the last hit come from? Was it directly in front of us, or did it like skim the side?
It was straight on right into the right side of your ship.
I'm gonna take some more splintered wood, go to the front, and just start reinforcing that as best I can with what wood I have left to help us brace and hopefully reinforce if we get hit again.
Amazing.
Yeah, I have put Caddy down, by the way, and Caddy is spinning at this point still while I'm reinforcing everything. I'm like, Caddy, don't you stop spinning.
Healer produces something of a minor miracle and yells, "Over here!" for up to 3 times as loud as normal.
Ooh!
Casting thaumaturgy.
What does that let you do?
Brilliant.
What does that let you do?
Lets my voice boom up to 3 times as loud as normal for up to 1 minute.
Let's go. Let's go.
So I'm gonna keep yelling.
So these guys get to make their check with advantage now, right?
We're gonna
Right?
do. Can somebody give me one more d20?
Yeah, here you go. Come on.
Take healers.
Yeah, I'll take healers.
Okay. Oh,
Oh, that makes sense.
I see.
It's
You don't want the
it's
bloody die that
significant.
just rolled
For
a
the
17?
feeling. It might be.
You gotta stop rolling your,
I will
your
never
20s,
stop
man.
rolling a 20. 19.
That's what they needed.
Okay, everybody is listening again. With 3 times the volume, they just need to get a 15 on their perception checks.
And they have +2?
And they have +2.
Okay. We got
And our buddy boy with the tight ass is getting advantage.
Yeah, he is.
He deserves it. He's working so hard.
Here we go. 6 rolls, 1 with advantage.
It's the healer dice.
Healer dice.
It's the healer dice!
Literally the healer dice.
Healer dice.
And
It's
this
healer's
one
dice.
as well. Both 18.
Those were both of healer dice. I made the metal one
Healer.
and healer's dice.
Whoa.
So all the other Thrycreen, wow, sometimes the dice really do know what's going on.
Wow.
Okay, all the other Thrycreen on this ship, still faffing around, doing whatever. Our one little tight-ass friend, our great little tight-ass Thrycreen, is staring out there, a little unsure, pondering, maybe? And this is his, second week on Space Patrol. He was a lower rank. He's been working back on the mainland. Yeah, of course. This is his moment. He's on the side of the ship closest to you guys. He just hears.
Over here!
There's someone. To the port! We've got an incoming one! Instantly, those of you that were looking in the direction, the ship, lights turn on. Headlights of the eyes of this ship illuminates. The top deck is now completely bathed in light as the ship zooms in your direction. The massive lamprey-style ship, a little terrifying, based off the lamprey eel that has a big, grabbing, 4-pronged mouth, comes sailing to intercept course with you guys.
And not having turned off the thaumaturgy ability as they're coming towards us, Healer goes, "Holy crap!" Very loudly.
The Thrycreen run around, the Umber Hulks standing ready, all manning these giant piston-looking devices on the front of their ship. They all brace for impact.
What? With us?
With you.
You're gonna kill us!
I'm going to die.
You hold your breath faster and faster, their speed matching yours as they arc towards your ship, partially meeting your trajectory from a 45-degree angle off. The lamprey muzzle, the front of the ship, turns just enough and clamps onto the side of your ship. They're 2 spelljammers. Very efficient and knowledgeable at what they do. They've done this a couple different times. It's
Thank
a lot
God.
of training.
It's about time somebody has.
They skillfully maneuver in there. There's still a thump and a hoof, but this means you guys take halved 1d10 damage.
I was bracing for impact.
You were bracing for impact, so half from
I reduce it by 10.
the ship reinforced just enough. This lamprey ship clamps on to the right side of your guys' ship and starts firing all reverse thrusters. As you watch your handiwork, you grit your teeth, and it holds. Your ship stays intact. They do not rip your ship in half.
Oh, thank God.
As they grab your ship and slow it down, bringing it to a stop.
We had 11 hit points for the ship. I'm just letting you know. We out of 150 for this normal kind of ship, we're at 11.
No,
a normal ship,
A fully fixed ship would be
fully
250.
fixed ship has 250.
We started
You're-
with 150.
Yeah, your busted ship started with 150.
Bosun.
I head over to you. I get up from prone off the floor and I say, 1, thank you, brilliant work. 2, next time, you're a great builder. Maybe next time we buy a ship.
The swarms of Thrycreen start hopping over the railings of their ship onto yours. You see Thrycreen in different official uniforms. Some of them are engineers that immediately start taking a look at the integrity and the damage on your ship. Some of the other ones are dressed in medic gear as they start individually running to each of you to check on. Healer, do you make your way back to the top deck?
At this point, Healer brings its pseudopod form back together, but it's still glowing.
that's
Just
right.
emitting light.
Just absolutely.
Hang on, how long does light
Wait,
last?
you're still glowing or it's still glowing?
Well, you pull it back into your body,
Yeah.
right? So you
It
now
comes
have...
back a part of me.
So you have a
walking
mass
around
So
with
maybe
this
part of you.
my core is just glowing from the inside out.
Just walking around with this boner that's so shiny.
Uh-huh.
Light lasts for an hour. Enjoy, healer.
The holy healer.
I think I'm gonna call all 5 of my firebirds back to me, have them land on my shoulders and arms like I'm a crazy bird lady. And I go, wonderful, all of you, thank you very much. That's all I need from most of you for now, and I dismiss the dancing lights and have their fire join Ember.
It's a blur of motion, Healer, as you make your way back to the top deck, partially glowing. You guys see how the nose or the mouth of the lamprey ship bends on a hinge connected to the main body of the ship to bring their ship alongside yours as everybody's hopping over the banister. The large umber hulks reaching out and basically holding on to your ship and holding on to their ship. Just Captain America with the helicopter style, just holding the ships together. Which in a weightless environment isn't that hard, but it still looks impressive. They have very large muscles.
Sure.
The members of the Thrycreen ship are running around to each of you, just checking in, being like, are you okay? Is anything broken? Most of them having some form of minor healing, as each of them is going to cast their various versions and various kinds of spells to give you each 15 health back, including Hubel. A moment
That's nice.
as they're attending to you, you see a slightly larger Thrycreen with a more sophisticated armor hop over, lifted over the decks by one of the Umber Hulks, who lands and says, hello, who is in charge here?
I imagine that me and Dell both at the same time point to each other.
With that, it turns to Healer. Wonderful. Hello.
Oh God. Oh God. Oh God.
A blobby form arm comes up and like salutes.
Okay. Hello there. My name is Air Captain Hopper. Your ship seems to be in quite an array. Are you all right? You need assistance.
We are not okay.
Ah, no worries. I'm glad we spotted you when you did. You guys now see face to face. For the audience, our wonderful little tight-ass friend is standing there behind him on the deck, just at ready, giving a double salute as the Thrycreen each have an upper and lower set of arms. You guys see a bosun, a series of deckhands, a few shipwrights, all surveying and taking stock of the damage, mainly to the right side of your guys' ship. The captain in front of you says, if it wasn't for this member of our crew here, we never would have spotted you out there. He was the one that heard your call.
Well, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Can we get out of this asteroid belt, please?
Absolutely. I'm assuming your destination is Fourport?
Fourport, yeah.
Yes, that is
please,
correct.
if
Is
you
that close
would.
by?
Indeed. You guys are most of the way there.
Oh,
And through the
fantastic.
worst of it. We shall escort you the rest of the way.
Thank you so much for rescuing us. Tell me, we saw a blue glowing light, and then as soon as I saw it, my Spelljammer helm disconnected from the ship. Have you heard reports of that happening before, or?
We do have reports of it before, but we usually just associate them with spatial jump sickness.
Oh, fascinating. What will it take for my Spelljammer helm to be operational again? What do you...
Your spelljammer's out.
Yes, it's not operating anymore.
May I take a look?
Dell, I believe you have it?
Yeah, I got it right here. Hold up the crown.
That's my rock.
That's my
Captain.
That's my helm.
I just built the ship.
As you hand over the helm.
From pieces, to clarify, from pieces that I scavenged. This is not my best work. You should see my best work.
As over your shoulder, another piece of the ship falls off.
Oh my god.
Well, you know what they say, Del. A bad artist blames his tools.
I hand the thing.
He takes a look at the Spelljammer helm, giving it a once-over, letting his antennae sort of like poke around it to see what's going on. He's like, yes, this is rough. I'm so sorry for the journey. It's taken a toll on your helm. It's not uncommon for jumps into a flute of this nature. It should be shipwright in 2 weeks, maybe more.
Yeah, that's about what I thought.
No worries. We can bring you into port and have harbor engineers and shipwrights fix your ship here in the meantime.
Yeah, we'll figure that out when we get there.
Fair enough.
I reach to take the helm back.
He hands it over.
Great.
Yeah. All right.
Put that in the bag of holding.
With that, and the whole crew making a run of the ship, you guys have a moment to relax. You have a moment to breathe. It doesn't take long, only another 30 minutes ride through asteroids. While attached to the Lamprey ship, you guys pass another one and another one. It isn't until you see these other 2 ships passing that you notice the massive insignia on the side, what looks like a spread out cross in front of a circle with 3 smaller circles on antennae sticking out on either side. As you see this, and Hubel notices, you see it like, yes! That there is the insignia of Forport.
Do you mind if I see my helm back?
Oh, I have it right here. Pull it out of the bag of holding. Toss
Thank
it to you.
Hubel, what was it that you did before to find out the history of my map?
Well, your map was quite fascinating. Primarily, I was working based off of the alloys, the craftsmanship, and what we know about where you found it.
Do you know if... Can you do the same thing for this crown?
Oh, absolutely.
You can find out where it is, and if you don't know, do you know if there's a place in Forport that somebody can cast legend lore or learn about this
Sure,
artifact?
most definitely. If I had further resources, I could even do more for you, but... And he just gestures to, like, his wing now in a sling as the medics have helped him.
Yes, of course. Well, whatever resources that you need, I would be willing to help you while we're in Forport. I need to get to the bottom of this.
Absolutely. I mean, these kind of archaeological finds don't come along often. I'd be more than happy to help you, and it's being able for you to find out about your homeworld is just icing on the cake for me.
Oh, well, brilliant. Thank you very much, Hubel.
Amazing. As you guys are having this conversation, another soft glow in the distance. You see this green, almost teal, similar of light way away in the direction your lamprey ship is heading, tried and true, as Forport starts coming into view. You guys make out the massive flower shape, the individual islands that make up this society, islands in the middle of nothing. You fly closer and closer and are finally able to make out the finer details. The lighthouse on one body of rock, suspended from a larger body of rock by these massive green and orange vines. All these vines holding 3 smaller asteroids to one massive one. Atop the massive one, a giant plant structure. At first you're only seeing the shadow as it faces away from your guys' entry. Seeing the soft pulse coming off at the top, illuminating it around the edges as a 4-pronged star. As you guys arrive, the ship takes the long way around, giving you a full panoramic view of this island. You see the heavy at work industrial island, ship harbors, smoke and steam coming off as heavy toil and labor builds ships, repairs vessels, and all the sort. You see a residential district looking like a small suburban city with stacks of condos and various things. On the third island, a boppin', hustlin' and bustling hotels, entertainment complexes, casinos, brightest of the 4. But as you pan around the whole side, you now see the face of this massive flower. This massive flower with blue and orange spreckles, the main face of it a clear, brilliant white. Streaks of lighter green running like veins throughout the massive plant. The center of it, though the overall plant reflects closer to a lily, this plant's center has an orange sort of pitted center like a sunflower, seemingly glowing with pure energy. You make it all the way around the islands before coming down and settling into harbor. There is active, busy work going on. You guys see the other ships that have recently arrived. You see massive hammerhead shark-shaped vessels carrying cargo, unloading and reloading crates of supplies and stock. Galleon passenger liners with hordes of people making their way on and off. And from a distance, you even just hear a, "Yeah, bro!"
God damn, they're everywhere.
In the next harbor over, turtle ship, a wasp ship, and a star moth. In the adjacent port, not the one you guys go into, the fanciest of the vessels, a series of other lamprey ships, scorpion ships, both shaped accordingly, and a huge mega galleon ship. There's another galleon ship in dock that you guys can compare to, but this one is ornate, beautiful, twice the size. Clearly a vessel above the vessels here for someone in special. One of the most key features of Fourport is just the ingrained structures around the roots. The roots digging through all the major rocks, arcing up and out and diving like dolphins up and down and out of the rock and weaving everywhere. The buildings and the structures came along second. Most of the buildings are built around, intertwining with plant vines, plant roots going through the different buildings, over the tops, reinforcing structures, all built in harmony together. The plant itself literally being the backbone to a lot of the architecture and society here.
That's cool.
You guys make it into port in the common area, with the galleon ship and the hammerhead loading and unloading passengers and supplies. The streets and harbor around you, a hustle-bustle, fully alit from different devices and magical sources around the city, so you have ample light to do what you need. As you arrive, the captain of the ship turns to Healer and says, "We have arrived, Captain. Is there anything you need? We'll tether your ship at port here. You can speak with the dockyard lead. They will help you up with any of your ship needs or supplies. And from there, please enjoy your stay in Fourport."
Thanks.
You are most welcome, as he gives a tip of a hat with one of his underarms. Him and the rest of his Umber Hulk crew clamber back over the barrier onto their lamprey ship, disengaging the mouth and the Umber Hulks releasing. Their lamprey ship sails back off into the direction, presumably off to help other ships in similar peril.
Del, this is gonna absolutely bite us in the ass that they think that Healer's in charge, right? But for the moment, it's hilarious.
For the moment, everything seems to be going okay. I mean, I'm going to be perfectly honest. Healer's got that quiet sense of determination, and Healer always speaks their mind.
Healer's also positively glowing at the moment. So.
Absolutely.
God, I love wordplay.
I mean, I've never been one for wanting to be a captain myself.
Fair. I think I look at this huge green and blue and orange sunflower in the center of this whole thing. And Alabaster is one who has flown around space a lot for the past 5 years, but looks at this huge flower and goes, "Huh, so that's a flower, eh?"
And then it clicks.
Oh. So that's this flower, eh? I shine my light through it again.
As a perfect match, you guys are now on the backside, not seeing the direct face of it.
Yeah.
But indeed, the blue and orange spreckled flower on your map matches Fourport's flower.
Hubel, you brilliant asshole.
I wish I could enjoy the moment more.
Oh, you did good, but hey, don't forget, you and I have a deal, right?
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There is one thing, though.
What?
You might need to cover the docking fee.
What is the docking fee?
For everybody at home, Smurf Neblins being a subset race of gnomes that have become accustomed to living further underground in the dark environments, more dwarf-like in a weird way, but they look a little smaller, a little bit more gray ashen skin. This one in particular walks his way over and says, "Hello, what is the name of your ship?"
The BirdCage.
Yeah.
BirdCage. He just jots it down on his parchment. Wonderful. How many people?
4 of us?
4 sentient beings and,
Well, I mean, Alabaster's, that's my
do
name.
pets count? Do pets count?
Well, yeah, Ember is sentient. Yeah, I have a familiar. He has a...
Familiars don't need to be counted. Neither do automatons. Neither
right.
do incorporeals.
Then we have 4.
Thank you. Wonderful. And how long will you be staying?
Indefinitely.
We have 3 different plans. You can either pay for the month for 5 gold, you can pay for the week with 5 silver, or you can pay for day by day for 5 copper pieces.
I'm going to be absolutely honest with you. What if we never want to see this ship again?
What
Well-
if we just give you the ship?
Disposal fee is only 7 silver pieces.
Dell, this is your ship, so...
Is there anything we're forgetting on the ship? Now's the time to go get your stuff.
Get everything that belongs to you.
Go get your stuff. I already have everything I need.
All right, healer.
And just
Yes, healer. Yes. Did you leave something behind?
just runs.
Back up on the ship, back over the deck, down the little hole. You make your way into the lower decks, and there, tried and true, is your shelves, your drawers.
Healer's gonna open that drawer, take the pseudopod that's been cushioning this special thing, and basically push it into themselves so it just morphs in, and with a little color changing magic, a little less transparency, this is hidden within the blobby form. And then also grabs everything else that they can possibly grab and shoves it into themselves.
Healer,
right.
Healer, what color are you?
Everything and nothing. Kind of.
Brilliant.
That's such a good answer.
It was. It was.
Wow. Please don't answer more than that, please. That's perfect.
Everything and nothing.
Anyway, after collecting all their stuff as much as they possibly can.
Returning to your camo mode from all the stuff you gathered
Well,
at the temple.
I'm not going to collect the useless stuff like the moss that just got stuck to me.
Okay.
Just all the important little fun things and like all the little stones and stuff, and probably not the broken chair piece. You know, just what looks in Healer's mind valuable.
As different bits of the ruins that you had picked up before, the elven dagger that you had grabbed originally, and whatever else odd in there. Go ahead and give me an investigation check really quick.
And also Dell's wrench.
And Dale's wrench.
Very good, very good. That's good.
That sucks. 7.
Digging around the ship, you find a few other odds and ends like frindles and dingle hoppers. We'll give you the one thing of interest you do find is a padlock, currently unlatched.
Ooh.
Meanwhile, back on the docks. Great. The disposal fee will be 7 silver pieces.
My friend, and I do mean my friend, and I put a hand on his shoulder. You don't understand. We're not asking you to get rid of this. This is a gift. And I cast friends on him.
I have the silver.
I'm
No. Please, this is a gift to you. Do with this ship what you like. Turn it into the basis for all of your woodworking hobbies. Use it to patch up other ships. Burn it in the biggest bonfire you can find. I don't care, but this is, again, my friend, a gift for you.
With a wash of magical comfortingness. You know what? I like you. You're not too bad. That's fine. We've got a light day here. We're almost done unloading the hammerhead ship. Yeah, I'll take it off your hand. It's fine.
Perfect. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm sorry, what's your name?
Dranik.
Dranik, wonderful. My name is Alabaster. And, sorry, let me take that back. Dranik, wonderful.
Be fucking careful.
Dranik, wonderful. Thank you so much. My name is Tyler Christian Jiles.
Fuck.
And,
Son of a bitch.
and I am grateful to be friends with you.
Son of a bitch.
Until the next time that we see each other again, my friend.
Enjoy your stay in full port. I mean, where are you guys coming from? What you here for?
Oh, don't. We actually have to be on our way, but I'll see you again soon, won't I?
Well, I work around here, probably on your way out.
All right, Dranik. We'll see you in just a moment. We should go.
Have a good
We
one.
should go.
As you turn around, finishing the conversation with Dranik, Hubel limping along, he's having a day, still just like his little right foot is bothering him, his left wing in a sling. He's got his little knapsack full of bits and pieces and tools and maps slung over his shoulder. I don't know about you guys, but I need a drink.
All right. I could go for one. Who else needs a drink?
You know what? That actually sounds really nice.
Hila, can you drink?
I drink water.
Let's. All right, that's a yes. That sounds like a yes. Let's see what else you can stomach.
Oh, hey, sorry, I wasn't eavesdropping, friends, but if you're looking for a watering hole that isn't tourist piss, you go 3 blocks in, take 2 rights, and you'll come up on one of the local watering holes.
Dranik, how long are you working today?
Working at least 9 more hours.
We won't probably be there that late tonight, but if you want to come by tomorrow when you're off, we'll probably be there.
So, tell you what, I'll meet you back at the bar, say, so sorry, I can't meet you tomorrow, because of the festival.
Oh, festival?
Yeah, it's the Fourport Festival and whatever that is.
Oh, the festival. The festival.
And it's more of a tourist thing.
I'm sorry, festival for Fourport, you say?
Yeah, it's the Fourport Pirate Festival. Once a year, we celebrate the visit of the greatest pirate in the land. You can ask one of the tourist trap people for more information.
His name or
No, I think that
sorry.
I think that our friend started speaking Swedish Chef for a moment there.
Wait, you
What's
said
that?
the
Yeah.
pirate festival's going on right
Yeah.
now? No way.
Yeah.
Oh,
You've been?
I always miss it. I got the tail end of it a couple years back.
Nice.
So,
This year should be good. The mayor's going all out, so stop on by. Hear the museum's doing a thing. The ship exhibit.
you both are gonna love it. We're gonna have so much fun.
Today started off very bad, but I'm enjoying Fourport. All right, let's go drink our sorrows away and help me forget about the fact that I used to be a tyrant king.
Oh, also, I forgot to mention the standard reminder that Fourport is in a section of space devoid of any astral space matter, so remember to eat. And with that, you make it 3 streets down, hook 2 rights, exactly to Dranik's directions, and find yourself in front of the Pour One Out bar. And you guys enter the bar.
All right, should we, what is the phrase? Pour one out for the homies? No, what is it?
Yeah. You pull one out for the ship, or
Yeah, let's, you know what? We should do that. Maybe it's time that we, drink a solemn drink in memoriam of the BirdCage.
the BirdCage.
The BirdCage.
Was a piece of shit, but it got us off that rock. The turd
The
cage.
turd cage, indeed.
To the turd cage.
To the turd
Wouldn't
cage.
fly in there again, but it got us where we were going.
Yeah, it did. Wasn't for that damn ship, we'd all still be on that damn rock.
Bartender, 4, please.
You know what? Tell the bartender to pour you a 4-port pour.
4-port pour?
It's a 4-port port. Because it's a port.
A 4-port. This is terrible. I remember when I said I liked 4-port. This place is horrible.
It's
Bartender, pour me out 4 4-port pours of port.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah. 4-port.
4 4-port pour
Port.
This is terrible.
You turn around, and the flapping kobold behind the counter does know what you're trying to say. Like, 4 port pours coming up.
4 per. Fleur per.
4 port pours.
Fleur plur.
Don't worry,
Yep.
healer. It's just gonna get harder to say the more you drink.
He flaps his way down the bar, grabbing bottles, grabbing glasses, and setting them up in front of you guys, each with a stein of a refreshing-looking beverage, each with a shot balanced on the handle.
All right, here's what you do. You knock the shot in, and you shoot the whole thing back. All right, on 3. 1, 2, 3. And I hit the table. All the shots, I think, fall into the glasses.
Absolutely.
And we go.
Healer punches the whole drink right into themselves, including the glass.
Yes.
I try and shoot the whole thing in one gulp, but I burp halfway through, and I burp out fire. Which mixed with alcohol is bad.
Hubel is mid-swig, just doing it and taking it down, and you just see their beady little penguin eyes go wide as they see what Healer is doing, and just like... I'm done.
No, you're doing good. You're doing good.
And
You're
after
doing
a
good.
couple seconds, the glasses are expelled back out on the counter.
Is there just a tiny little
It's
bit
empty now.
of inside of Healer where we can see the darker liquid moving around?
Yes.
As it metabolizes just into the rest of your body.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch Healer for a
It's
minute to
Called
see,
osmosis.
How's Healer
Diffusion
feeling?
through water.
Yeah.
I guess it might be just diffusion then. I don't know. Give it a few minutes.
Okay, yeah. Genuinely curious, but yeah, shoot the thing back. Ooh.
You guys take a moment to breathe. You take a moment to reflect. You take a moment to take in your surroundings and the company you now keep. Looking around, seeing the vines that you saw running outside, also running inside, running behind the bar and over the roof, over the ceiling, and a bit of it through the floor as well. The slightly greener veins in the plant just feels like they're running energy throughout the building. And sure and behold, you even see behind the counter the energy in these plants literally powering the daily life here in this watering hole that you guys have found. And as you take a second to breathe, taking a second to take it all in, letting a little bit of tension out of your back, ooh, you made it.
I want to sleep.
Our players are Lindsay Bates as Healer, Tyler C. Jiles as Dell, and Austyn Myers as Alabaster. Our Dungeon Master and lead writer is Sam Bedford, and our exceptional production team is made up of Cody Bray as director and Jay Jolley as producer. For the rest of the credits, please check out the description, and we extend a massive thank you to everyone who helped make this podcast possible. This has been a Typical Tower Gaming production, and for myself and the whole team, thank you.
Adventure begins with Alabaster, Dell, and Healer on an astral space adventures.
All right, soldiers, who's not dead, sound off.
Boop 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 boop. Da 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 da.
3, 4, 5.
That's what happens when you get 4 idiots in one room.